What's up guys, I'm Ray Tiller coming to you from back inside of the Brave Wilderness office, and today we've got a juicy one. We're going to be watching and breaking down one of the craziest snake videos on the internet and the most viewed snake video on the Brave Wilderness channel. This video is mind-blowing. It's been a long time since I've seen it. There's going to be a lot to break down, so if you guys are ready, let's get this rolling.
I think I just went to the bathroom in my pants a little bit. Holy cow, look at the size of that snake.
Wow.
Most dangerous job in the United States right here, folks. Wow, that is a very
oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Wow, talk about an all-time intro for a Brave video. That was one of the largest rattlesnakes I have ever seen on camera before. My heart is racing a little bit right now. I don't think it should be, but it is.
Today we are visiting the Reptile Discovery Center, located in Deland, Florida.
It has always been on my bucket list since watching this episode a few years ago to visit this location and participate in some snake milking. Very tough to do, but it's still on my bucket list.
Ooh, venomous reptiles.
Look at Coyote's thick beard too. This might be the thickest it's ever been.
I would classify this as arguably the most dangerous job in the United States at this point.
Totally agree with that.
We do it so frequently, we handle 50 to 100 snakes a day.
50 to 100 snakes every single day. Yeah, you're starting to see why this is one of the most dangerous jobs in the United States. Because think about it, one wrong move on any given day could potentially end one of their lives.
So I've had 11 snake bites in the last 27 years. Only 9 of those resulted in envenomation and actual hospital stays.
The fact that they just have to accept taking bites as part of the job, like that's the risk you run every single day when you go into work, is mind-blowing to me. We can't stress enough how important their work is on a day-to-day basis because, like Coyote mentioned, this is going into the creation of anti-venom.
And that's a big example of a southern.
I was going to say.
Wow.
The northern side.
Probably my favorite snake species in the United States is the Copperhead. It's the one that I've worked with the most. I grew up with them in my backyard and I have a lot of experience handling them.
Biggest one I've ever seen. Wow.
I agree with Coyote though. This is one of the largest Copperheads I've ever seen.
Okay, where would you rank the toxicity of the Copperhead's venom?
Wow, he is quick.
So hemorrhage and destroys blood cells and this kind of thing. And that's a lot of Copperhead.
Thought he had quick hands. That snake's bite is even quicker.
For her.
If you're uncomfortable at all around snakes, the hair on the back of your neck is probably standing up right now. So I want to touch a little bit more on the Copperhead because they did mention that its venom toxicity isn't the highest and it's not really regarded as one of the more dangerous snake species here in the United States. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about Copperheads because I see comments on YouTube all the time. People tell it to me all the time. Like, Copperhead, you don't even have to go to the hospital or seek medical attention if you're bitten. It's really something that you can brush off. That is absolutely not the case. If you're ever tagged by a Copperhead, immediately you should be rushing to get medical attention. But like what was also stated, Copperheads have what is called a hemotoxic venom, which means that venom is going to be attacking your red blood cells, destroying tissue. And although a bite from a Copperhead isn't considered necessarily fatal all of the time, it's still something that should be taken very seriously.
Rapid bite, and so, you know, it's an easy snake. You can see why Copperheads bite more people in the eastern United States than anything, you know?
Great point. Copperheads are responsible for the most envenomations every single year in the United States, mostly because they are very common, but also because they are masters of camouflage. Most Copperhead bites are a result of people stepping on the snake because they don't see it. The snake feels a little bit of pressure, feels scared, ends up injecting venom into your leg, your arm, anything like that.
Bring out the viper.
Beautiful Cottonmouth.
Local Cottonmouth. This guy's a Volusia County snake. She was caught right here.
Look how robust that snake's body is.
Common in some of the forests surrounding.
Definitely very common to see in the state of Florida with the Florida Cottonmouth. Those snakes down there typically eat very well.
Good, beautiful. You got her. You're excellent. I've got her. You can pick her.
So swift. I can't get over how swift his movements are every time he goes to head the snake.
Really good. Let's see if she'll give us a shot here.
Oh my god. Look at the increase in venom yield just from the Copperhead to the Cottonmouth. Whew. Compared to its pit viper cousin, the Copperhead, the Cottonmouth is considered much more dangerous. Its venom, although also being a hemotoxic venom, is considered to be a lot more potent, and a bite from a Cottonmouth can be life-threatening.
And, you know, I was hands-on with the snakes in Australia.
Seems like Coyote's heart rate's going a little bit here too. A lot of responsibility on his end to help ensure that no one gets hurt in this process.
Catastrophically wrong, and from the venom yield that you see that came out of that snake, just unbelievable. It's just one bite from one of these snakes. So,
Coyote, that was excellent.
I feel
Coyote's so amped up right now.
Now we're going to bring out the Eastern Diamondback,
Okay.
which arguably is the most dangerous pit viper in the United States.
I would say probably the most dangerous pit viper in the United States. And if you thought the Cottonmouth was robust, look at this Diamondback.
The size of that snake.
Oh, and it is very angry. That is strike mode at its finest.
Now, one of the key elements
Don't get any closer than you are right now.
Okay, yeah, no, I...
All three of them laser focused right now.
And like Carl said, I don't want to get any closer because as you
Quick
see,
strike.
they
I can't believe they're having this long of a conversation with the snake just sitting out there in strike mode, looking them dead in their souls.
The most dangerous job in the United States right here, folks.
Doesn't get more risky than this. Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right, I got the backside. Wow, that is a very, very strong snake. Unbelievable muscular.
Moment of truth.
Okay, you guys good?
Holy cow.
My goodness.
I thought the venom yield was going to be big. I didn't think it was going to be quite that massive. I'm kind of at a loss of words right now. Oh, hold on. I'm going to pause there. I'm going to go back a few frames. You guys see what I see? On the right side of this snake's head, it is double fanged. It has a total of 3 fangs. That is incredible. And a lot of you out there are probably questioning why that is. Like, is that just an abnormality? Do some snakes have more than just 2 fangs? Actually, snakes will sometimes shed their fangs, and this is a result of that. So it's about to lose one of those 2 fangs on the right side of its jaw.
Look at those fangs. Oh, and I
What a shot.
fangs, which means it's getting ready to shut out one of those fangs.
Oh, Coyote just pointed it out too. Isn't it crazy how, like, wide their mouth can open up?
That was intense. I mean, just being able to...
Honestly, that's the scariest part, putting the snake back into its container. You have to do that quick movement. I'm telling you, this guy's got the fastest hands east of the Mississippi.
Carl, I'm going to give you a very dangerous handshake to say thank you for having us behind the scenes at the lab here today to milk snakes.
Something that they did not touch on that I want to throw in real quickly is the process of creating snake anti-venom. So what they do is they're going to take that venom and they're going to inject non-lethal doses into animals like horse or sheep and use those antibodies that those animals will produce to then go treat people with who have been affected by these venomous snakes. This is one of my favorite. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments section down below, and hey, let me know what else you want me to react to, whether it's some other brave adventure or a crazy wildlife video you saw on the internet. But until then, I'm Ray Tiller. Be brave, stay wild. I'll see you on the next reaction.